Action.
Action.
Action. Turn it on.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Steph, do you want to start with St. George beer or Dashen?
Dashen.
Okay. We're having an Ethiopian feast today.
Yeah, we are. Wait, I didn't actually take a video of what we're eating.
Then go.
Let's do that real
you have
quick.
actually, I have my phone right here. I'm going to do it on my phone while you start to tell the class.
Well, I'm going to pour the beers first because I have notes.
On what we're eating.
Oh, yeah.
It really is so beautiful. I had the craving for Ethiopian food, and like I'm just so glad that this is what we got.
So first we're going to start with Latena, which is it is to health in Amari.
Latena.
Latena. Lovely.
Oh, this
It's
is
a beer.
nice.
Okay.
Like a
Really
wheat
nice.
beer.
Yeah. So we ordered food from a local restaurant in Buttfuck Miami Gardens called Awash. Awash apparently is a river in Ethiopia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I got like a bunch of stuff. The first thing that I got are these, which are, I wanted lentil sambusa, but they only had beef, which is essentially like a samosa and like, do you remember like sigal?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like phyllo dough stuffed with
Fried.
stuff. No idea what the sauce is. And then I got the vegetarian combo, which I'm gonna go ahead and guess what things are. This yellow stuff I believe is ground chickpeas, maybe? No, this is the Ater kick, which is yellow split peas and turmeric sauce. Also, if I'm mispronouncing anything, I'm so sorry. I believe that this right here, the reddish stuff, is the Shiro, which is grounded chickpeas in a sauce of onions, garlic, tomato, and spices. There's also the red lentils with spicy sauce, which is called Misir Wot. Collard greens, which is Gomen. Tikil Gomen, which I believe is right here, which is cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. And then we have Fosolia, which is green beans and carrots, and that's it. And then all of this stuff that you see right here is Injera, which is a fermented teff flour flatbread of sorts, which you will notice that none of us has forks or anything, is because you eat it with your hands. Now, over here we have, it was called on the menu Ethiopian salad. I'm sure that there's like a local name for it, but I just don't know it. It's tomatoes, onions, and spicy pepper. And then there's beets right here, which I'm seeing over here as well. So we got double beets. This right here is Doro Wot, which is a super well-known Ethiopian dish. It is braised chicken with berbere spice, which we'll get into in a minute, and egg. And over here, last but not least, we have beef Tibs, which is stir-fried beef with veggies. Now,
Am I supposed to eat the salad with my hands too?
with the injera, and we have extra injera over here. Yes. Now dig in. I'm gonna start talking about the food that we're about to eat because I did some research.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm gonna start with this.
yes, go ahead. Now, when I said that this is called Fosolia, did it like strike anything in you?
Fusilli.
No, Fosolia.
Well, that's what it's stroking me.
But okay.
Fusilli.
She said.
That's what I thought about.
Okay, you're saying that that's what it sounds like to you, but why? No. Okay, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
Okay. When I saw the name Fosolia and I saw that it is green beans, to me it connected that there's so many other languages where beans sound somewhat the same. Like in Italian, it's fagioli. Anyway,
I'm not that smart.
Yeah, well, it is difficult to prove the exact
Oh,
route.
spicy.
Yeah, it's delicious
Woo!
though.
With the sauce or the?
I don't know.
the
Spicy.
sauce? Well, you keep dipping it.
Oh, deliver.
I'm going to find out in a moment. Into Amharic, but many scholars believe that the word likely entered through trade and cultural contact in Eastern Mediterranean and Ottoman sphere. Because you have the Italian fagioli, the Turkish fasulye, the Greek fasoli, and the Amharic fasolia, and they're all distinct linguistic cousins. And while Ethiopia is actually one of the only countries, if not the only country, to never ever have been colonized.
Really?
Really?
Yes. It was
we know why?
occupied. Why? No. But it was occupied by Italy during World War II, but it wasn't colonized. It was occupied. It was literally from 1936 to 1941. Anyway, now we're going to get into the spices because...
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm pausing really quickly. This, I'm sorry, can you remind me the name of the...
Not just beef sambusa.
Sambusa.
Yeah.
Like samosa.
Really yummy.
It's
yeah,
what I
or
said.
sambusak.
And it's also literally what I said. Sorry.
I'm not always listening.
The green sauce is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm
Also
now
very similar to
trying
the
this,
Indian
which did you
sauce.
mention what you think this is? Because
I already,
think
yes, I did.
spinach?
No, it's collard greens.
collard greens. Sorry.
Mmm. Yum, yum, yum.
I'm speaking for my own health in this house.
No, yeah, it's hard
Yes,
for me to focus.
okay, great. Everybody, apparently. Anyway, one of the cornerstone of Ethiopian and Eritrean cuisine is the berbere spice, which is the spice that you see on top of here, sprinkled on top. And it is a complex, earthy, and warm spice made out of a mixture of things. Most notably chili peppers, fenugreek, garlic, ginger, and traditional herbs that are called kororima and ajowen. You may know fenugreek because it is very commonly used in Indian cuisine. By the way, it helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol, stimulates breast milk production, and may help support hormonal balance, libido, and appetite management. Fenugreek that is inside, it's in this, not in the meat, in the spice that's on top.
It's also
the
really,
Berbere.
Berbere. I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's also really good for digestion, and so they have that often in Indian restaurants. They'll literally just like have fenugreek seeds like in a bowl, and people will take it almost like a mint. Just a few seeds, they'll stick it in their mouth and they chew it, and it's good for digestion, for
Incredible.
bloating.
I'm gonna buy some tea. Anyway, kororima, which is another spice that is within the berbere spice, is let's say the cousin of cardamom and ginger. Cardamom is within ginger.
Really?
And it's the cousin. It's very floral, peppery, and citrusy. And then you have ajowen, which is the same family as like celery, parsley, and carrots. And the taste of it closely resembles thyme and oregano.
So cool.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for all of that.
You are quite welcome. I am
Really
so
cool.
mother effing stoked.
I'm super.
Will you pass the salads, please? So do you want to know why Ethiopia wasn't colonized?
Yes.
They avoided long-term European colonization due to a combination of brilliant military leadership, diplomatic maneuvering, rugged terrain, and deep-rooted national unity.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Literally, like a combination of like all the things you need to keep the fucking colonizers at bay.
Yeah.
How interesting.
That is really
I've never
interesting.
known that. I never knew that, and that is such a like interesting fact. Like in my mind, I was like, oh, maybe it just wasn't worth colonizing. Is that like a
No.
terrible thing to say? I just meant like, you know, like
Yes.
that's just. I don't know anything about the country. Like maybe like there weren't resources. I don't mean like the people. Like I just meant like the country itself wasn't worth it to the colonizers. But it's because of their own actual brilliance and terrain.
Wow, everything is so yummy.
Delicious.
I've been wanting to eat at Awash for a very, very long time. And I'm so glad that you ordered from there. I was wondering where you would be ordering from.
I don't think there's many others.
There aren't many others, no.
I've had Ethiopian before, but like in New York, not ever here.
Apparently, there's a restaurant called Awash in New York as well.
Oh.
I don't believe that they're related.
In Israel, there are a lot
Yeah.
of Ethiopian restaurants because there are a lot of Ethiopians who live in Israel.
Correct.
That I wasn't aware of.
There are a lot of Ethiopian Jewish people, and it's like the best. It's the best for me to like sit with a big plate because oftentimes the way that the meal is served, like when you go to an Ethiopian restaurant, it's in a circular dish and it has the injera, like the bread, all throughout the bottom, and then the different stews are just kind of like placed on the
I mean, you'll
injera.
notice that this is how it came, but like because it was not in like a pretty.
I didn't realize that's what that was.
And it reminds me of an Indian, a very common like on the road Indian dish, I guess you could call it. That's called thali. And it's basically like a big circular plate. You have a big section for rice. You have a big section for some kind of dal, and then like two more stews or like curries. And then they'll also have some kind of sauce, some raita, some like Indian salad, and it'll always come with chapati. And chapati is like the whole wheat, more simple version of naan. Which I actually prefer chapati because it's like almost like a pita.
Right. I love this. It's so spongy.
It's the craziest, coolest consistency and so delicious.
It's so delicious. I love eating like foods like this with my hand because it's nice. You shove everything into your mouth. It's also better for your digestion.
The Bedouin people also eat like that. Oh my god. That's spicy.
What is?
Oh my god.
What
the
is?
sauce? Really?
No, it's not. The meat?
Oh my god. Woo!
You must
Anyways.
have gotten like a spicy pepper or something.
Oh, I did. Oh my god. Oh my
I
god.
just ate it, yeah.
Holy shit.
Have some tea. Jessie is drinking a tea that I made. It's a mixture of both.
It's so good.
I blended up melon and like strained it so it's not like pulpy with prickly pear tea.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's not helping. So
Just
when
keep
I
eating the bread and this and like lentils and
when
stuff.
I stayed in the Bedouin tent in the Negev desert, right? Overnight, that was exactly how they served their food. The huge circular dish with everything just plopped on it, the bread and everything is with your hands. Oh my god, it was like the most delicious, fun experience.
Yeah, it's cool to
I think that was my first time because I was so young.
I love a raisin tea with my hands.
It was so amazing.
Same.
Trigger warning.
I don't usually love it, but
So I just want to get this out of the way.
Yes.
Primarily because I know Jessie doesn't want to hear it. And honestly, I don't have too much to say. I watched the whole entire Summer House reunion.
I forgot that happened.
Whatever. Honestly, I honestly don't even have anything to say about it. It's just ridiculous and like what else is there to say? Everybody
Also, it
said
was a waste
everything.
of 3 weeks because literally we learned nothing new.
Yeah, we really have not
Injera?
learned anything new. I will say that I watched the Aftermath episode.
I haven't seen that yet.
Okay.
I just today found out that it exists.
I have a theory. So Wes Wilson is not going to be on Bravo anymore. He is not to be filmed anymore. Essentially, he lost his job.
how terrible.
Amanda, on the other hand, is staying in Bravo. She's at the very least got this season of In the City, and I have a feeling that she's gonna find a way to like redeem herself in front of the audience, or at least keep her place as a member of Bravo.
She can be the villain.
Right. I have a theory that because West like has a sit down with Kyle, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna like say some things to you about it. And basically
To
he's like
everybody.
professing his love and saying, you know, like it's so effortless with her. I love her so much. Like or he didn't say I love her so much.
Wes is saying this?
West is saying like I have strong feelings for her, and Kyle is like, are you in love with her? And he's like, I've said I love you, and he just like skirts around questions like it's fucking crazy. But
Like a politician.
yeah, literally. I have a feeling that he is now going to essentially use Amanda to stay relevant and on Bravo, because if they're in a relationship, he's gonna be in the shows that she's on, and then eventually make his way back into Bravo. This is a theory of mine.
Okay,
I don't think that
want
it's
to
below
insult
him.
you. I don't want to insult you, yeah. But like
Then don't.
the theory, it has proved itself already. Like that was his intention all along. And in essence, if he's not contracted by Bravo, he's not going to be on Bravo because he's not going to do anything for free. He can be her boyfriend and not be on any of the shows that she's on.
No, but he'll be like stepping in, or
He won't do it for free. And if he's not
well, he didn't
contracted,
get fired. I don't think he left. I believe.
I don't know. Yo, everything is
You
delicious.
said you had a lot of points
The tomato
When did I say
salad.
that?
earlier.
No, I had a lot of tabs open.
Oh,
I do have a fun point.
okay.
We want to do that now?
Sure.
Okay. It's really cute. Did you know that all of the limousines in America, did you know that like the limousines in America are not real limousines because they don't come from the Limousine region of France?
I'm sorry, what?
Is that like a fact or like a silly joke?
Both. So,
France is out here just fucking claiming shit.
everything.
But they're not doing well at the World Cup, hey.
But if it's not from their region, it ain't real. And it's just a sparkling long car.
Okay, so it is a joke.
It's
not a fact.
it's just a long sparkling car.
So
It is
it is
not
a
an
joke.
actual limousine.
Okay.
No. Listen, it is a fact. The word limousine dates back to a historic region in central France called Limousine,
These motherfuckers, bro.
where limousines were invented. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
How
Honestly,
interesting.
it sounds like a fake fact. Like, you
No,
know that
this
video?
is real.
Fine. You know that video that Adam sent us of this chick that is very confidently speaking about how idioms came to be?
No.
It was like, oh, when it was bad weather, they sent pirates to like be under the ship, and that's how we came up with under the weather. Most of those are proven to be incorrect, but if you say something with enough confidence and you say that it's a fact,
Yes.
people will believe you that it's a random fact.
Well, this is a fact.
Can I have more Injera, please?
Absolutely.
Limousines
There's
come
so much here.
from
No, here's a fresh one.
a historic region in France called Limousine.
Where is that in France?
In France, I don't know.
Girl, France is big.
Okay, I will look it
Does
up.
this area like? I'm sorry, I have so many questions. Because again, it sounds
Okay. I'm going to explain the historical.
fake. Because
Limousine is a French region, central France, located in the foothills of the Massif Central. So the history behind it is this French province gave its name to the luxury vehicle because in the 1800s there were these shepherds that like rode in the front of these like carriages, and they wore what was called a shepherd's cloak, this thing that like shielded them from the elements because they were outside while the passengers were on the luxurious inside of the vehicle. So they had these hoods that protected them from the elements, and this protective garment was known as a limousine. So in early automobile design, they began designing luxury carriages and cars in the late 1900s. They created a specific profile, a vehicle where the rear passengers were fully enclosed and luxurious, but the driver's seat in the front was separated and open to the weather, covered by a canopy. People thought the profile of this extended roof, which projected forward to partially shield the driver, strongly resembled the silhouette of the hooded limousine cloaks that these guys wore on the carriages.
Yeah.
So then in the modern luxury meaning of it all, over time, the extension of the vehicle became its defining feature, like the long body. And it shifted from describing the style of the driver's canopy to meaning any large, luxurious automobile with a partition between the driver and the passengers. So like the word over time just like changed.
Yeah, like all words.
Yeah, but exactly. All words had a meaning and they
Yeah.
like changed and shifted over time. But how crazy, like these guys wore these cloaks to like protect them from the elements. That cloak was called a limousine. And then, and they were in that region of France. Like,
And the
really
limousine
cool.
fucking region of
so that's why limousines here are not real limousines. They're just sparkling long cars.
French people.
But the question is, are any limousines nowadays, not necessarily just here, any limousines
No.
nowadays?
No limousine is real unless it comes from the limousine region of France. This is what I'm trying to say. Like champagne, okay? Furthermore, sedans are also just sparkling cars because they don't
What?
come from the Sedan region of France.
Stop.
Same situation.
I
There
think
is
that
a
we're
sedan
confusing like proprietary stuff and just like where things originated. Because you can say that beer anywhere is not really beer,
Well, I
it's
mean-
just sparkling ale water.
Sure, I'm only making a joke off of the fact that champagne is not real champagne unless it comes from the Champagne region of France.
Okay, but hold on. But
Everything
do the
else
French,
is just sparkling
But
wine.
do the French say, "Oh, that's not a real
Of course
No,
not.
because it's not
limousine.
proprietary.
This is what I'm
This is
saying.
not a real limousine.
I'm
A real limousine is only from France."
guys. Obviously, I made the joke up.
Oh damn. Okay.
Obviously, I am joking.
So they're not
Successful,
out here claiming
successful
limousine.
No, bro, I am making the joke comparing
Also,
it
those
to
limousines don't exist
champagne.
anymore.
When
Whatever.
people say, "Oh, that's not champagne. It's not from the Champagne region of France." That's not a limousine. It didn't come from the limousine region of France. God, do I have to explain everything?
Yeah.
Well, the next time that I see a limousine, I'm gonna let it be known. I'm gonna let it be known.
I just thought it was a really fun fact.
It is a really fun fact.
That you guys are not appreciating.
I'm trying to also delve a little deeper. So there is a Sedan region of France.
Sedan, France is a
Sedan?
France is a historic. We're back to being French podcast.
That's right. We haven't been.
It's a historic region in the Ardennes, which is somewhere my family used to frequent when we lived in Belgium. Oh, it even says near the Belgian border.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, it even says the Blitzers used to frequent there all the time.
No, but my parents loved
the sauce is amazing.
that area. The word itself originates from historical covered chairs. So before cars, how people held those little structures with like sticks, like men would. Let me show you a picture. The men would carry the little boxes.
No, I didn't know that.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
No,
I know
I've
that
never
from like
seen
bar
that.
mitzvahs.
What? Well, back in the day, royalty used to get carried around like that.
Before they invented wheels?
Well, I don't know about before wheels.
I'm sure wheels existed
not
by
before-
then. Wheels
wheel-
were invented by the cavemen.
Exactly.
So then why would they be carrying them?
Why would you take a private jet when you can take a commercial flight? Because it was fancy and they wanted to feel.
They wanted someone to carry them?
Yeah. I'm so full.
Same. I'm so
I want to
full,
keep
but
eating
everything
it.
is
It's so good.
I haven't tried the salad. Let me try the salad.
It also doesn't feel heavy.
No, because it's not.
It is kind of oily.
Teff flour is gluten free.
That's right. Injera is fermented and
Yeah, it's like
And
super
gluten-free.
duper healthy for you. I think this is the only thing the chicken with the sauce is the only thing that feels a little bit oily to me.
this was also oily.
Because everything else is
Everything is delicious.
really really light and lovely.
But anyways, just to finish my thought,
Yes, please do.
these old chairs that they carried, they were called sedan chairs, and they were popular in Sedan, France. And eventually the word became used for sedans, for cars, but it originates from this region of France carrying
The Sedan region of France.
the Sedan region of France. How interesting
Wow.
that both sedans and limousines out here just being sparkling cars,
Just being
not actual champagnes.
French. Just being fucking French. The more you know.
I thought it was a
The
very
more you know,
interesting
the more
fact.
you understand that
We know
France
nothing?
colonized the whole world.
Well, England did, but
So did France.
So did Spain and so did the Netherlands.
I know,
Well,
but
the
I think
Netherlands
England went
like
farther than
least.
anyone else.
The big three were España, the United Kingdom, or like Britain, and France.
Also Portugal.
Again, the big three were those three. Yes, there were other companies. Germany colonized the Netherlands, Portugal. For
Pretty sure Magellan was Portuguese. That motherfucker was everywhere.
I don't
Or
know
the
who that
Portuguese
was.
were heavy, but I feel like, I mean, they did a lot of.
Like you just, all I'm saying is that you can't compare it like their impact on the world on
your-
those.
Yeah, Brazil
three.
Brazil is the biggest country in South America. So just because it's not multiple doesn't mean that it's.
I mean, the
because
Portuguese
if Brazil
were-
was split into like multiple different countries, then you would say that it's just as much as the Spanish. But because it appears to be a singular country, it is the biggest one.
Okay, we disagree. It's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Portuguese are just as fucked up.
The Portuguese did a lot of fucking traveling and taking over and conquering, but I think England went farther than any other country ever.
Yeah.
They still own the most regions in the world. Like,
That's because people want the queen. No, they don't. Nobody wants to be colonized. But now
Anyways,
we're
those are my
having
fun little
St.
things.
George beer. So the first beer that we had is called Dashen, and it just says genuine Ethiopian beer. And this one says that it's since 1922.
Nice.
I do love the way Amharic looks. And it is also Ethiopian beer. There is this, I guess, like content creator / influencer that I just recently started following, but like I swear I used to follow her, so I don't know. Her name is Mary Skinner. Have you ever seen or heard her?
Mary what?
Mary Skinner.
No, I don't think so.
So I remember back in 2020, the height of COVID, the emergence and all of it, I was a bit of an agoraphobic brat. And that is when I downloaded TikTok for the first time. And her videos, I don't remember at what point, but started like popping up for me. And she was like both like she's very pretty. She's very put together, but she's also very open about like her mental health and her family history and stuff like that. And she was, I think at the time, living in DC, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. This was obviously a very long time ago. So her content was both like, just like really nice to see. That's like a young woman who's just doing her thing, dating around. Anyway, this bitch lives the life that a lot of us would wish for, in that she met a Scottish man who moved her to Scotland.
Oh, wow.
And she just popped back up on my feed recently because she went by herself to do an inn-to-inn hike in the Cotswolds.
Mm-hmm. I would love to do that.
I want to do that so bad.
And it looks so fucking magical. So I started looking into like, where else can I do it? Although that one looks so good, but like
all over Europe.
No, I know. Also in South America you could do it. But like the Camino de Santiago and all that, like, and there's like another one that's like between Portugal and Spain. It's just that a lot of them are like religious based, but I guess like a lot of outdoorsy people do them regardless of religion. But yeah, now I want to go do that.
I would love to do that. I saw a video of this girl that was doing it in either in Austria or in Switzerland, somewhere where she was on these beautiful, beautiful mountains. Like the views, no matter where she was standing, were just
breathtaking.
And I would absolutely love to do that. I would love to do a Euro summer that doesn't involve the usual suspects of like Italy, Greece,
I would not
Spain.
want to do this in summer. No. But I also would want to do it by myself. It's my birthday week.
That it is. Sunday's going to be so fun.
Sunday.
I said Sunday.
I heard Saturday.
She said Sunday.
Oh my God.
Well, let's hope that weather is on our side, because right now the Everglades are on fucking fire. So,
Oh my God.
guys, still.
Like they've been since those weeks ago?
2 days.
Since yesterday?
2 days.
Okay, but a couple weeks ago there was a very bad fire as well, so I didn't know it was again. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a
terrible.
brush fire in the Everglades.
Yeah, I woke up this morning.
Different from that one. It wasn't a few weeks ago. That was months ago.
I woke up this morning and I smelled the smell of smoke in the air, but it didn't register to me until I got to my client's house, and we had like started the class, but all of a sudden I look down and I see like black markings on my feet, and then I saw some black markings on his feet, and I was like, I think that there's a wildfire. So because it
like
only makes
south,
sense.
like by Doral. So
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy because like over here on the beach so this started on Monday. And I remember it Monday because I'm sitting at the office and it was in the Everglades, but nearby Doral, like nearby where my office is. And the light kept flickering and all of us were so weirded out. And then I had to leave early because I needed to stop and drop something off at FedEx. And I go to the FedEx that is closest to my office, but is a little bit further west. And it was closed because they lost power and nobody knew why. Nobody knew what was going on.
Damn.
An hour later, it's advertised that there's this fire in the Everglades. Now, today, you can see the gray in the sky.
I was gonna say, now it makes sense at not sunset, but like at the end of my work day, I was like, it's very like yellow orangey outside.
But what's crazy is that for the last couple of days, the beach, you wouldn't have known that something happened. But people in Pembroke Pines were saying that they were seeing smoke and like there was like smoke in the air.
Yeah.
And like ashes on their car.
Yeah, there was ash on the ground. That was the black
because it was
stuff
further
on
west.
So then the weather quality or the air quality is
My
probably...
client-
air quality is shit right
My
now.
client is in Cooper City, so it's super fucking far west. He's really close to the Everglades.
So it's good.
When I checked this morning at the end of the class,
In Miami Beach, probably. Sorry.
when I checked this morning, I like at the end of our class while he was like in Shavasana, I like just did a quick Google of like South Florida wildfire. It immediately popped up.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know about it up until this morning, and then it said that a second fire broke out, and so I think that there's another fire like in continuation of that first fire a little further north, which is also why I had ash on my car in Dania Beach.
which is
Yeah,
close to
I
the
literally didn't know until you mentioned it right now. I had no idea because I didn't smell anything today. I just noticed the color of the sky, which now makes more sense.
Monday, I was
to me.
generally and relatively close to the fire, and I couldn't smell smoke. I couldn't smell anything. But, like, we were losing power and morale.
That's freaking wild. I really
Fire.
hope it rains soon just to, like, help put that at ease. Definitely not Sunday.
If it needs to happen on
what
Sunday,
does it say about the weather for Sunday as of right now?
50% rain.
Okay, 45 it says on my end.
Oh,
45.
it was 50 today.
All right, that's a
Are
little
you
better.
looking at Miami Beach specifically?
It's showing me where I am.
Oh, okay, good.
I feel like it's a
yeah.
conspiracy,
But even
though.
what?
The fires over there.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like they're on purpose.
Oh yeah, that
People are saying that they want to like build.
They
stuff.
want to build there.
Probably. Developers are fucking pieces of shit, and
100%.
The Florida governor is
I
an
believe
even
it.
bigger piece of shit.
developers
believe it.
are like
The reason.
the reason
But
that
the
everything
thing
is
is-
For the
bad.
downfall of
that-
society.
Yeah,
the reason
100%.
why, here's the thing though, developers are like terrible, obviously. No redeeming qualities. But developers, particularly in Florida, are able to do the damage that they're doing because of the laws and the leaders that we have in Florida that are allowing them
Sure,
to do
the
so.
conspiracy runs deep.
No, it's not conspiracy, babe. It's just what it is.
The corruption runs
The
deep.
corruption.
That's the word I was
That's what
trying
it
to
is.
use.
We voted in these people. Some of us tried not to, that are allowing this to happen because otherwise the developers wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
If they were told no, you can't, they wouldn't be here. They would go develop somewhere else. But they're here because they are able to.
There should be just laws like federal laws, in my opinion.
They leave that to the states, which is not going to
Crazy.
change as long as we have the administration.
Well, it's
that we have
crazy
now.
because everything is federal, but when they don't feel like it, they're like, yeah, I'll leave it to
Exactly.
the states. But
Like,
the
how
states should
is-
just do everything on their
How
own.
is nature not part of like federal regulation? The nature
Because
and
people
national
are-
and national
people are
parks.
completely defunded state parks.
People are rolling back. They are rolling
crazy.
back laws on nature, like as we speak all the time.
That's absolutely fucking
So go plant
insane.
a tree and FDT.
No, we need to make the the Everglades are literally the reason that Florida isn't underwater. We need the Everglades.
Okay, and what am I gonna do? Go plant a fucking gator? I don't know.
No, a mangrove, if anything.
Yeah, it's very sad. Very
It's
sad.
terrible.
Can you plant a
what
mangrove?
Can you plant a
Just
mangrove?
like go to like the nursery and buy mangrove.
No. No. But I'm pretty
How are
sure.
mangroves born?
Well, you should look that up really quickly because I'm pretty sure that they are really, really quick to like regenerate. And if we were to just let them be essentially right now, I think it would take just like a few years for them to regenerate and grow. And then the ecosystem would be a lot better again. Similar to bamboo. Bamboo grows really, really quickly and like and spreads like
Yeah.
crazy.
Don't plant bamboo.
Yeah.
No.
Well, not in South Florida, but it is really good in the places where it is native.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
for the same reason, almost I feel like from as mangroves, like it just creates like a balanced ecosystem.
Yeah, no, and it's good for a lot of things. Like, it grows in abundance, and you can use it to build and make and do so many amazing
Like,
things.
wait, was it you that said that they took all the trees off of Lincoln Road?
They
Yes.
did, and
It's so crazy.
Las Olas,
And Las Olas.
old
Why would
beautiful
you take
trees.
the one thing that makes it bearable to walk?
It is so
Our neighbor did
hot
it,
in
and-
South Beach right now, and walking
It's
through
crazy.
Lincoln Road.
Our
is
neighbor
an
did
actual
that,
nightmare.
removed like 3 big, beautiful trees. And granted, it was only one small area of this sidewalk, but when I would walk the dogs every day, I would walk down that sidewalk. And it's the difference of literally,
Like 10 degrees.
no, it's huge. It's,
like some
it's,
tea?
it's
Do you
in-
have any more beer? In your
No, there's Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Guinness.
Okay.
it's
I
incredible.
want to try that and then I'll go.
The temperature, how the temperature changes with and without trees. Like when you walk underneath a tree when it's hot out, it gets manageable. It's nice. It's breezy. You walk in the sun and you're like dying. It's crazy the difference of what a tree does. And like,
Yeah.
it's so upsetting when people cut down trees that have been growing for so many years. And if you're going to do that, plant a new tree, move it somewhere else, like do something.
Yeah. It should be illegal.
So on the contrary to the conspiracy theory,
None
the
of
ma-
this is a conspiracy.
the
Yeah. What was the conspiracy?
None of this
about
is a
the
conspiracy.
Everglades.
None of this is a conspiracy theory.
I
Oh,
said
Jesse said that it was
I
lit on
said
purpose.
that it's a
was
conspiracy why the Everglades
Okay.
are burning.
Apart
On the
from-
contrary, as a alternative view to that, they have been very dry and drying up for many years. Like the Everglades, where things were like wetlands, are now like not very dry,
Drylands.
dry soil and like cracked floor. Like
Yeah.
there's videos of like people driving through areas that were very vibrant wetlands that are now just dry, cracked dust roads. It's really sad. So that's like another reason why things are burning so fast and so much. But just to get back to how mangroves grow, because you asked,
I'm dying to know.
they reproduce through a
At the
unique
edge of my seat.
process called vivipary, meaning their seeds germinate and grow into mature seedlings called propagules while still attached to the parent tree. And then this adaptation allows them to bypass the vulnerable dormant seed stage and survive in harsh, salty, shifting coastal environments.
Very cool.
But
I think
mangroves,
that they basically just like keep sending out roots.
but are mangroves in the Everglades?
Yeah.
Is that a stupid question?
What do you
That
mean?
was like part of the ocean, or the intercoastal ocean connection. They're also a part of.
the whole entire Everglades is
All of the
mangroves.
perimeter of
They're also
Aventura Lakes
marshes,
is
like marsh.
Yeah, but it's like mostly mangroves.
I don't know
all of
why
the
I
perimeter
forgot.
of Aventura Lakes is mangroves.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But in my mind, it's like near the beach, near the ocean. But I guess it is also on that side, near the ocean.
Yeah.
Connecting there.
Yeah, for sure. For surezies.
Definitely.
I'm gonna pour myself a Guinness roll real quick. Would you like some?
Yeah, that was a dumb question, but I don't know why in my brain I was like, no, it's just like lily pads and like
And butterflies and
trees
waterfalls.
and bushes.
Lily pads.
And I've been to the Everglades many times.
I have to tell you that one time I got me and Adam Guinness-I, and I literally went back to the clip that I took from the episode to see how you poured it to make sure I poured it right.
Adam and me.
Okay, so I just
Flip
go
it over.
whoop, and then slowly.
She's a pro.
I'm a pro. Don't get jealous, but I'm a natural.
I'm about to have a Guinness. Yeah, no, I tomorrow I'm working from home and I have an exciting phone call at 10 a.m. Prior to that, I'm hoping to go to the gym. And then later in the day, I have a Pilates class. So I want to stay clear-eyed, if you will. The totality of a singular beer is enough for me today.
Adam and I went to
Sorry.
Hollywood Beach last Saturday. Like Hollywood Beach. You guys went to see a movie. I haven't heard any
Oh my
reviews.
god.
So I can't
We've
wait to
all
hear.
been too overwhelmed.
But Adam and I went to Hollywood Beach for like one of their free shows. We were meeting a new friend of Adam's and his girlfriend. We've hung out with really young kids this weekend, like young.
How old are these?
She's
couple?
24 and he's 28.
Okay, so they still have their like baby teeth.
Yeah, they are still like breastfeeding basically.
Ooh.
No, but it was really nice. They're both like very, very mature and sweet and like really, it was lovely
New
hanging
friends
out
from
with them.
where? Where'd they meet? Boxing?
No, Adam met this guy on Instagram. I don't know how they met, but basically they bonded over the fact that they both have the same motorcycle. I don't know how they connected on the interwebs. All I know is that they bonded over the fact that they both have the same motorcycle and they both play music. This guy is like he's a touring musician. He plays guitar like really, really well, apparently. Adam went to go try to jam with him on Sunday and Adam was like, he's out of my league. I couldn't keep up.
What band does he tour with?
I don't know. I don't know. He went on a tour. He was in India. He's toured like all over.
That's really cool.
It is really, really cool. Anyway, his girlfriend is really freaking cute. And we had a great time, but we are obviously in Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. In front of the stage, there's like a free concert going on. And it's just like such like a perfect quintessential Florida place to meet somebody at that's not from Florida. These people live in New York. And
This couple?
this couple lives in New York. They were down in Florida for like a week.
Oh, I see.
And we're sitting there and she's like, wow, it's such like a mixed bag of people. And I was like, that's South Florida for you.
What she meant
No,
was,
no.
wow, it's really trashy here.
Yeah.
I feel like the Hollywood Beach Boardwalk is not like that's Florida for you.
It's so
It is
trash.
so it can be jarring for people.
It is.
It is jarring.
It is. We went
It is
recently
jarring.
and it was.
It is not for the faint of heart.
No.
It is an odd space.
Yeah.
Especially like the band shell there is weird. There's
It's
weird people
man.
that go
It's
there.
weird. Even the lead singer of the band, he was wearing like a long black wig to his butt, like long black wig with white, like a white stripe in it. It was very eventful, and it's just like you see a person like walking towards you, and they're like staring at you, but you know that they're not staring at you. You know that there is like
You never know.
nothing behind those eyes.
You don't know. If you're listening to this and you're thinking to yourself, oh gosh, I should really go visit Hollywood Beach Boardwalk when
No,
I'm in
surely-
town. Please be careful, because people there are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mind you, I love it. As locals, like, we get around, but like, that place is fucking weird.
Yeah, you know, there's just better boardwalks, like better places to be when you come to South Florida. I really would stay away from that.
Unless you want
you're
a free
going to
concert.
Margaritaville and you're only staying in Margaritaville, in which case, like, that's an experience of its own. You know
Did you
what I mean?
not hear what happened there?
What?
Like, this person got kidnapped and like tortured,
In a room?
like by people that work there or something like that. Look it up.
I have
Margaritaville
not
torturing.
Yikes.
It's guests that were staying at the hotel that got kidnapped and tortured.
Hold on.
Jesse, didn't you find out that somebody was doing a baby moon there?
I was literally about to speak about it. We were Googling some places like where we should go. And there was a Reddit about like people like talking about where they went. And they had all great things to say. They were like, well, we wanted to go to Florida. So we found Margaritaville. And we booked that. And it was a lovely
On a
honey,
baby
baby
moon.
moon.
You know,
On a baby moon.
not everything is for me.
That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Going to Margaritaville, I expect to like be drinking pina coladas and daiquiris.
But
Margaritas.
They're
You're
from
expecting
somewhere-
to drink
Yes.
margaritas.
They're from
Yes.
somewhere that was very cold. And they wanted to go somewhere during winter and there's not many choices of where to go.
In
sorry, I'm
Hollywood,
distracted
there
right
are
now.
no choices.
Of course, what I meant is.
I'm sorry, I'm
in
distracted
Florida.
by the 6 mugshots on your screen.
Yeah, 6 men allegedly kidnapped 2 people at vacation resort, tortured them at the boat ramp. Why?
Okay, don't
Why
exit
do
this
people
page. I'm
think-
gonna need those shots to insert so that everybody could see.
Why?
And
May
I'm gonna
29th.
need you to keep the
Margaritaville,
This happened recently.
Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort, with one of the suspects pressuring a victim as well as a witness to go to a car show in a remote part of Broward County, Florida, according to a recently unsealed court document. Saul, 19, Justin, 20.
Saul.
Yeah.
Saul.
Saul. I'm very phonetic, okay?
Foul.
Amari,
Just
20.
sound it out, baby girl. It's the best way to read.
Amari, 21, Anthony, 18, Marikaviz, 19, and Wylen, 20, charged with kidnapping and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. 2 victims, identified in court documents, allegedly met up with Saul at the Margaritaville parking garage, as well as a female suspect. After getting in the garage, the 2 victims were forced into 2 cars at gunpoint.
Right, the girl is like really young. She was like 17 or 18 years old.
I don't see that yet anywhere. Officials said Hill slammed one of the victims onto the car and forced him into the passenger seat. Phi Hoang then allegedly told the
Dude,
victim,
it's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
you could try to,
please be careful.
if you try to get out, I'm
Thank
going to
you.
end your life.
Thank you.
a
thank
lot
you for
of
that.
people are coming to South Florida right now because, and mind you, right now is not like
The time to
the season because it's hot as balls and it's simultaneously raining and there's fires and shit. But because of the World Cup as well, there's more people
Yeah.
than
they
we
were
are used
threatening
to.
to rip off their fingernails if they didn't give them money.
You know that is one of my biggest fears.
Yeah.
terrifying. Terrifying. Okay.
Anyway, so like, please be careful when you're out here.
Just don't go to Hollywood Beach. Genuinely, don't go to
That's
Hollywood Beach.
so
Go
scary.
go to Miami Beach. Go
And these
to,
guys worked at the resort?
I don't know.
Go to Fort Lauderdale Beach. Like, go elsewhere. My point in all of this is that
It's like these are inside voices because you're like
after
literally
Hollywood Beach, we went to Le Tub. And it was a really, really pleasant experience. I was burned the last time that I went there. Adam and I went there like 4 or 5 years ago.
Burned by the experience or
Yeah.
burned your skin? Okay.
I thought she meant burnt too.
No, burnt by the experience. Like I did not have a pleasant experience the last time that I went. Adam and I went like 4 or 5 years ago, and we literally waited 2 hours to get a fucking burger. 2 hours. And when it came, it was like a hockey puck. It was so hard and dry and disgusting. And so, but recently I had heard, didn't you recently tell me that you went?
Nope. I haven't
So
been
then-
since November
It
of
was
like
lovely.
2020.
I haven't been
Two.
since many, many more years ago than you, where it was already pretty bad. I remember when you went, I told you guys, like, careful.
But at some point in
It's not gonna be
2022 or 2023, they changed
I'm talking
ownership.
about way earlier.
I know, I'm saying.
And before when they went too. Whatever it was, when they went, I was like, careful. The last
About
time we
4
went,
years ago, they changed ownership. Is what
but they went longer than that ago.
Whatever. It literally
The
doesn't
point
matter.
was, I warned you guys because I was like, it's going to be bad. And then it was. And then they are now under new ownership. And it was wonderful when we went last time. Like,
So
really,
I remember
really
you
nice.
saying that. Jack also recently told me that he had a really lovely
They
time.
turned things around.
And so I said, let's do this. I suggested that we go. Also, it's like a beautiful place to sit.
They need to get Oprah back in there.
They what?
Need to get Oprah back in there.
Yes, they need to get Oprah
That's
back
right.
in there.
She did write about
Yeah.
it being
The
think we
best
talked
burger in
about
America
it.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I think we've actually talked about it on here before. But anyway,
Perhaps.
we had a lovely, lovely time there, and fuck yeah, I'm so happy that Le Tub is good again, because when I was in high school, it was a lot of good and fun.
I've been going since I'm like a small child. When they've remodeled the whole place, but they used to have the wood railing by the water, and it was full of carvings. And I carved me and my first boyfriend's names in there in 5th grade.
My first boyfriend and my names.
You
guys keep doing
What did I
that.
say?
Me and my first boyfriend?
I said
That's
mine,
before
mine and my
me
first
and Adam?
boyfriends. I said my and my first boyfriends.
Right, it's my first boyfriend and then mine. You first say the other person and then you say yourself. It's just grammar,
Yeah,
bro.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm here to police. Whoop, whoop.
Tell us about the movie.
Oh my God. Listen,
Absolutely incredible. 10 out of 10.
listen.
Incredible.
So,
Life-changing.
Tommy, Jess, and I went to see Disclosure Day this past Saturday. And we really wanted to have like the iPick experience.
I've never
So-
been.
I'd been before, but like
was lovely.
each of their theaters has like a few rows of like their VIP, like the reclining chairs and the service and all that. And then the first couple of rows in the front are regular seating, which by the way seemed plenty comfortable. But
I
like,
didn't look.
I
I'm
was
sure it
because
is.
I was literally right there.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Anyway, by the time that we decided that we were going to go to the movie, we had to sit separately, which was fine because I mean we're at the movies. We're not going to be like chatting.
The only thing is to share snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also when you're 3 people, like how would I reach over? Like
We
no,
passed
it's I
it.
got
We
a glass
passed it.
of wine and a popcorn, which was a small popcorn, but it was massive.
That's what I mean.
And a
My
bottle of
popcorn
wine.
was this big. I was like, who do I
That was
share
my
this with?
dinner. I almost finished mine. I'm not gonna lie. I ate a lot of it. Anyway, Spielberg did it again with alien movies.
Did it again.
Holy moly!
Decades of making hits. Just, he's still got
I
it in him.
laughed. I cried. I was anxious. I was fearing for everybody's life. My jaw was on the motherfucking floor
Edge of
with
my seat.
the news correspondent, like the way that she acted at the end of the movie. By the way, apparently she in her past was a news anchor, but now she's going into acting. So like
Which one? The blonde one?
the news anchor at the end of the movie. She's at the end of the movie. She tells us like, what's
Dev.
going on the news.
What's going on?
You mean the main character?
No, I mean the news correspondent. What do you mean? You know how like it's being broadcasts around the world, and there is a news.
Sorry, yes, the person on the TV. I'm thinking her. I'm like, she's
a weather girl.
Okay, but at the end, she is the news correspondent.
Emily Blunt cannot move her forehead, but she did such a.
She got a lot of work done. She got a lot of work done, but she looks beautiful.
She's been having a lot of work
gorgeous.
done. That's not my issue. There's no issue. I thought that she was phenomenal.
She was amazing. The whole movie was 10 out of 10. I don't have one note. Very often you see a movie and you're like, oh, there was like empty space, or like they didn't do enough here. They didn't give you enough. They like left things out.
It's a 2.5 hour movie that literally every single
perfect.
second had me in bated breath.
I could have sat for another like hour.
Don't get crazy. I was tired.
I'm just saying, it didn't feel 2.5 hours. There's some movies you watch and oh my God, when is this going to be over?
Every moment was utilized perfectly.
Well, very
and it's also
well.
really crazy because like, okay, the 4 main actors in the movie are Emily Blunt, Bono's daughter, whose name I never remember.
I never remember her name, but she's so beautiful and she looks
you
like Lauren.
You just told me about her the other day.
The guy,
and then she came up and she said the same thing. I was like, oh.
The guy that plays the
You also said she looks like Lauren?
No.
No, she said Bono's daughter.
The guy that plays the poor tennis player in Challengers, Josh O'Connor, and Colin Firth. And out of those 4 people, the only person who uses his British accent is Colin Firth, because the rest of them are all playing American characters.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was on Amy Poehler's podcast. What's his name?
Obviously,
Spider-Man.
Bono's daughter is Irish. Tom Holland.
Tom Holland was on her pod, and she was asking him, like, how do you do the accent so well? Because it's really not easy. It's really, really hard. And he does a good one.
Yeah. I feel like British people have an easier time speaking in American than Americans are in British.
Yeah.
Also, like, British accents. No, I guess there's a lot of different, accents in the United States, too. But I was seeing the panel for your consideration for the pit for, the award seasons or whatever, and the guy that was the moderator was just absolutely awful. But there are a lot of British people on that cast that speak in American accents, and he was praising them. And then one of the characters, the actress is Australian, and somebody was saying how, she also, and he was like, well, no, Australian accents, it's easier to fake an American accent than 100%. British. I don't think so.
I do.
I think.
I think
anyway,
for
that's not something
Australians,
that you tell an actor, particularly when you're talking about their acting skills.
For sure not.
100%.
That's super fucked up. But I do agree with that statement. I think that for Australians, it's a lot easier than for British people.
Well, unless you're an Australian, I can't tell you that.
Well, I am an Australian, so.
I remember the day you were born.
I am from Australia.
Australia. What is that little fizzly bubble?
Fizzly bubble. The reason that I mentioned her is because in the Testament, the Daisy character.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, okay. It's really, really good. And I believe it's in the last episode.
It's Love Island season. I'm busy.
I believe it's in the last episode. The girl Daisy has a slip up of her accent. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, a slight little slip up. I heard it was the way that she, just her tone, the affliction of a word that I was like, okay, she has an accent. That's not.
I wonder why they didn't just reshoot.
I know. Maybe she just has a hard time with that word and that was the best way. I can't remember.
Where's she from?
Ireland. And she kind of it's similar features to, I feel like, a lot of Irish girls. It's like this, maybe a heart-shaped or more of a round face, light, really beautiful eyes, dark hair. Yeah. Like Bono's daughter, a little bit. And Lauren, a little bit. And Lauren is obviously Irish, as we all know.
Oh, obviously.
So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. That she looks like her.
Yeah, I've been busy. Granted, I'm dropping Love Island USA because I am bored and I wish I had somebody to speak to about it, but you guys don't like to play. It is awful. I hate it.
I'm sure.
UK is amazing. I was watching Unseen Bits when you were watching.
I know about Bombshells.
So good. I'm sorry.
What?
I know about the Bombshells.
Oh, I thought you said I know one of the Bombshells. I'm like, why would you know a 22-year-old?
I know about the Bombshell. Is
another bombshell has entered the villa. Isn't that what they say?
They used to. They don't really.
Oh, they don't say that anymore? Why? Is every girl a bombshell?
Every person that walks into the villa is a bombshell.
But like they
bombshells
throw
too.
a new person in that's like a bombshell.
It's inclusive though, yeah, but like it's normally, I mean, every once in a while it's a singular person. Often they come in pairs, if not threes, and they come to shake things up. They do what bombshells do, except for in the USA version, which is fucking terrible. God, I'm so
Wait,
pissed.
what's the difference in the USA version?
Apart from them being American?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there something different in the way that the show is conducted?
Yeah, they're doing it wrong.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
What are they doing?
Everybody is simultaneously the sluttiest person I've ever seen and also so mother effing vanilla. It is infuriating. They're so puritanical. The whole point of the show is to like explore connections, right? But these people have connected to one another. Like literally we're 2 weeks in and everybody is still in their original couples. I want everybody to be sent home. Donate the $100,000 to like the fucking Everglades and like let's start over next year. Over it.
There's no drama?
The drama is forced because people are fucking crazy. Like this chick literally on the 3rd episode was like upset that this guy was talking to somebody else when that is the point of the show. That is what's supposed to happen. Melanie. Freaking idiot. I hate all of them, honestly. And it's crazy too because like last night there was like a challenge in which 2 people, like it was like a recoupling challenge. It's not even a challenge. It was like an activity. But like it was a recoupling thing where 2 people were left single. And in the normal universe of Love Island, these 2 single people would be vulnerable and kicked off the island. They're feeling far too comfortable over there.
I see.
Send them home.
They're not actually
and I
being
like
challenged.
them. Oh my God, the girl that was left single is jaw-droppingly beautiful. Look up Sol like our Solcito, Love Island USA. Stunning. This woman is a siren. Like you can tell that she's lived many lives.
I don't watch the show, but I saw a meme about it, so I've seen her before.
And like,
yeah, holy shit.
She was like paired up with this dude who was with that asshole Melanie. He's also a fucking asshole. His name is Sincere, but his nickname online is Insincere because he's a liar.
Right. At least he knows that.
He also has a terrible mustache.
Is it this guy?
Yes. But
he looks like such a fuckboy.
I will say this: when his hair is down, when his hair is down, he looks like Zendaya in Euphoria. It is hilarious. Straight up looks like Rue. That's a Rue.
I can't. I can't bring myself. I can't bring myself to watch it. I just
so
can't.
Here's the thing, and then like Caleb is so cute, and there's this chick Kenzie who, at times I'm like, oh, she's just cute. She's just having a good time, and also this season is nice in a way because there's very few people that have injections in their faces. Like they look natural, like how 22 to 29-year-olds should look.
Yeah.
But she's a fucking idiot. And there's 2 dudes from Miami there.
Of course there are.
The worst.
Of course.
Although like the Brazilian Miami dude is kind of redeeming himself. It's just that like when he came in, he was a bombshell. He started like making out with everybody by like taking off, like unbuttoning his shirt. It was
absolutely
so
not.
much.
Absolutely not.
So much.
Absolutely
so
not.
much tongue. It's disgusting.
I'll tell you what, I think I have a really hard time watching douchebaggery. Like when I'm witnessing a guy being a douchebag, I just want to crawl into myself.
It's not
really,
douchebag. It
like offends me. I'm like, ew.
The beginning of the show, the very first episode, they did like a whole music video. These boys are embarrassing themselves on national television. They're not douchebags. They're just
dumb.
Yeah. There's one guy over there who is proving himself to be quite a catch. His name is Bryce. He used to be like a Tumblr like icon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hardcore.
Interesting.
And then they kicked off the one guy that I legitimately tomorrow would go be his child's stepmom. His name is Sean, and he's a police officer. And he is boing.
Imagine you give birth and you say, Bryce.
He's 29 years old.
My baby is Bryce.
Well, Bryce is the oldest of the bunch. Bryce is the oldest of the bunch. He is 29 years old, and he's actually coupled up with the girl who's 21 Trinity, but Trinity, even though she is the youngest, has the highest emotional intelligence of anybody in that house. Anyway, long story short, UK is infinitely better. People dress better. The drama is better. They literally matched a chick with a dude, and then she got kicked out, but like she got kicked out of the villa, not off the island, right? Like it was kind of like covert, like they didn't know that she was gonna come back. Anyway, she goes on a date. Who is she on a date with? His brother.
Wow.
They dress well. They dress well on the UK show.
Yeah, I mean, look, like you can't deny the
Chef's
swag.
kiss. Anyway, the US one is also as I was saying, I'm sorry, we're like you got me started.
You opened a can of worms.
You really did. I have so much to say. And
there's no one to talk to about it.
There's this one guy whose brother was on the last season, and they're British.
Okay, we're talking about the UK now.
No, the US version. In the US version, that's why I emphasize that he is British. His brother was on the last season. His name is Charlie. This guy's name, I keep forgetting his name, so I keep calling him Charlie's brother.
So one's on the US and one's on the British?
No. It is the US show.
But they're British.
They are British.
That's allowed?
Yes. Yes.
It's against the rules.
2 seasons ago, there was an Australian. And a British. Anyway,
Keep them in their respective houses.
Yes. Yes, and people are saying it's very good. I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure it is. Australians are fucking hilarious.
I want everybody to understand something. For those who don't watch Love Island and maybe like this conversation, this monologue is making them want to watch it, you have to start with season 1 of Love Island UK. Where legitimately there was a couple that were in the communal room having sex, and he proposed to her, and they didn't win.
And they didn't win?
They didn't win.
Oh, they didn't win.
They didn't win. Anyway, they broke up like immediately after the show ended.
Obviously.
But I loved it. Also, like I knew him because I'm a big fan of The Only Way is Essex, and he was on The Only Way is Essex. Anyway, current season of Love Island USA has Charlie's brother.
Okay.
I think his name is Zach. Just so happens that he's British. He is with a girl named Kata. She is absolutely stunning, and she actually looks like a girl that I know from Miami, but like gorgeous. And apparently, like it was so weird too. I think it goes into like illiteracy and how bad the education system is. That this chick is from New Hampshire, and when she was telling people where she was from, she was like, "Do you know where that is?" And they're like, "No."
That's crazy.
Bitch, that was like an original colony.
That's
How do you
crazy.
not know where New Hampshire is? It's crazy. And
That's
most of these people are from like, they're from all over, but a lot of people are from like
the Northeast.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
I did see a clip of a Love Island UK conversation where a girl.
What's a country and a county?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she was like something about France.
Yeah.
And something about, I don't know,
It's
but I
a
was
really old
like,
clip.
I was worried for her.
It's a very old clip.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter.
Still worried for her.
Neither here nor there. Kata and Charlie's brother go into the hideaway. The hideaway is like a room where like they can stay the night, and like there's like sex toys, and like they can do whatever the fuck they want. And they've been together since like.
But there's cameras there. Like this is free porn.
Cameras No, you don't see bits, but like it's
like,
implied. So much so when she comes out the next morning, mind you, like. People have been having sex on that show since, again, the first season. But there's ways to speak about it, you know? Some decorum.
Right.
She's like, oh yeah, there's like sex toys. Like, oh, did you use any? No, but we used a condom. Girl. Yeah, oh my God, I really need to fuck. Like, they're talking like this, and I'm like, and then you guys can't be so vanilla and simultaneously be such big sluts. And I think it all goes back to this current administration. And that's my TED Talk.
Okay, well,
puritanical conservative bullshit is what it is.
There's just like, this is why like religious people say that we're nearing the end of the days because of shows like Love Island.
No, I want Love Island to last forever, but only the UK version.
It's the downfall of society.
I agree.
Hard disagree.
I agree.
You can't have this opinion if you haven't watched it. I'm sorry.
I have seen it. I've seen a few episodes. I'm not
No.
like
You need
living
to watch
under
it
a rock.
Full season, start to finish.
It's incredibly addicting when I've seen it. When I'm sitting on someone's couch watching, I'm like, oh my God, I could keep watching this forever.
So
but
can
it's
I
bad.
explain
It's
why
so
it's the
bad.
downfall of society? Because you
I
are.
don't know. Yes, of course you can. It's just the validity of having an opinion on something that you don't know.
Fine.
Is hard for me.
You're giving people that don't have an education, are not doing anything that is conducive to the environment, to society, a platform in which people are looking up to these people and wanting to be like them. And then you have more and more little girls who are
That's what they're aiming to do.
To not have an education.
They want to get on Love Island.
And to be just like in this dark place of not knowing much. And then you're giving power to exactly the people that you don't want to give power to.
And that is exactly why I'm telling you that if you want to have a valid opinion about it, you should watch it, because literally every single one of them went to college. One of the girls, the dum-dum without the injections, just graduated from nursing school.
But clearly she's uneducated if she doesn't know where something is.
That's illiteracy. That's what I'm saying about the school system. But she is a college graduate. So what are you...
No, but that's fine. They can be educated in some ways, but what they are portraying and like what people are seeing them and like how they're looking up to them is not great. People want to be little freaking influencers.
Babe,
and
but look at the fucking
reality
White House.
show stars.
Seriously, look at the White House. The White House is not any better than what's happening on Love Island.
Agreed.
But
I think we can all agree
on the front line of the
we can
White
all agree
House.
on
no,
that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I would
but
rather
I'm
watch
just-
that than...
I'm just agreeing with
I think
you.
it goes
You're
along
saying
with it.
That it all comes back to the current administration. That has a trickling effect, and this is one of those trickling effects. Is all we're saying.
I think that is the peak top umbrella of stupidity, and then all these little reality shows and other things that sit underneath it are part of that.
I will tell you that the smartest people that I know watch reality TV.
That's
and
true. I have a lot of smart
reality
friends.
TV isn't the problem. It's things specifically like this. Look at Harry Jowsey, for instance. This guy started on a reality show and has continued to be a huge reality star, and he's gotten a lot of opportunities, and he's famous now. And there are people, specifically I think with a lot of reality TV, it's primarily women who are watching it, but these people now idolize these people that are just at it for the sake of being at it, which isn't a problem, but it narrows down a person's interests a lot of times. And then a lot of times people who are like super mega reality TV fans don't really have a lot of other interests. And so only one part of their life and mind and emotional intelligence and brain intelligence is developing. And I will also say that having a degree doesn't necessarily tell me that this person has learned how to use their brain. It's quite the contrary, because right now the education system and every level of the education system, most people are using AI to do their work and to study, and they're not actually doing any studying of their own. So
I would argue that being stuck on any subject, whether it's reality TV, wellness, fucking like any being stuck on any singular hobby or area of interest without exploring anything else, if that is the only thing that is occupying you, is just as limiting as anything else.
It's just would be nice if the people on these
like,
reality shows were promoting more than just like being hot and being sexy
But
and
that's the
sleeping
point
with
of the
people. It's like,
show.
I understand, but
If you want to watch
if
people
these people
like
are getting
cooking,
famous,
you watch
sure,
Chef.
but they should be like doing
What,
better
reading
things.
books, like, on
no,
their free
doing
time?
better things for society and like having a better image. I
But
understand.
that's the point of the show. That is the point of the show.
We understand. That's why we're saying that it's the downfall of society.
Okay. Well, you have your opinions, and I'll have mine.
Anyway, two people having interests and an education. You can drink from that.
We're gonna need to finish that anyway. It has the fruit juice in it. I don't think.
This
it
is
should
so
sit.
delicious.
So delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
To Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm.
To Ethiopia. Amen.
May you reign long and prosper.